Brian Hoagland here with Hoaglandscape. Hey, Brian Hoagland here, and we are ready to start another pond in Belmont, North Carolina. It's where I live. It's an easy drive, and that makes me happy. This makes things so much easier. Here we have a small, maybe 6x5. We're gonna expand to a 12x6 pond with more like a 4-foot stream. We're gonna get rid of all these small rocks and replace them with boulders that are coming later this morning. We're gonna swap out that skimmer for an Aquascape skimmer. Gonna put in all Aquascape products because they're the best. So it's out with the old and in with the new. Got the liner out. It did not have any underlayment on it, which is not good because underlayment functions as a heavy-duty cloth that keeps roots from puncturing the liner and also prevents gases from building up underneath the liner and causing it to bubble up. We'll also take this outdated skimmer out as well. So Raphael's taking out the old stream mound. We're going to use that dirt to build another mound further back. So we're going to increase the size of this pond to 12x6, and then we'll have a 4-foot stream as well. All right, so it's the second day on the job, and we are getting ready to really get this thing going. We've got our skimmer in for our AquaSurge 4000 pump from Aquascape. This is going to be a 12x6 pond. It's excavated. We didn't put shelves all the way around because it's going to be too narrow. We'll be able to get our boulders in. The fish will still have plenty of room to swim. Got a massive amount of dirt. It's unbelievable how much dirt comes out of these holes. I didn't think it'd be near that much, but the guys are digging in for the overflow on the skimmer. We're also going to be putting a corrugated pipe attachment to that downspout, run it back here where they're digging right there so we can avert any unnecessary water getting into our pond, causing problems with drainage and things like this. This is the edge of where our bed is going to be for our planting, and this is the overflow hole. We'll fill this with gravel, and that way when it's raining, if it ever does overflow, the extra water will go here and seep out into the soil. And good morning, everyone. Checking out boulders for our latest project. So Markham Landscape Products, our distributor, has tons of boulders in stock, and so we're gonna have good pickings. I'm immediately attracted to, unfortunately it's going to somebody else, but I love the moss on the boulders. Oh, those are really good ones. We don't need huge boulders for this project. We need probably 2-man size boulders mainly, maybe one pallet of 3-man size. Here's some nice boulders, nice moss on top of that. So that is definitely going to be one that we pick out. So let's dig in here a little further. These are really nice boulders, a little too big for our project. Love this one, it's gorgeous. Oh, and look at this beauty. Oh my gosh, I wish we were doing a bigger feature. There is some really good boulders in stock. I see some smaller ones over in this direction, so let's see what they got over there. So there's no special coloration on these boulders. They're really square in this palette, and this will make for a good building rock for inside the pond, the walls of the pond. This will make a steady sidewall to the pond, so this is definitely on our palette today. But look at what we got right here. Loved the indention here in the boulder and here, but this would be a great sitting stone beside our pond. Let's test it out here. Oh yeah, that's killer. Very comfortable. That's a winner. So we've got a massive sitting boulder that we want to put in the pond. It's really cool. Let's take a look at that and how the installation is going to work on that. We already had this massive boulder in the pond. We have a waterfall underneath the underlayment and liner right there, but it was protruding over the pond too much. So I want to push it back some. So the guys, Perez, David's also known as the Bandito because he uses that neon hoodie to go over his face sometimes. He's got allergies, so that helps him. The guys are cutting out that amount of soil, and then we'll try to set that boulder in and see if it works a little better. So thanks to Perez and David, we got our big sitting boulder in. We did it with me operating the machine, which is really the miracle. And I hardly ever use the machine. Raphael does. He's our machine operator, but he's gone to get some more boulders. But the idea here is this will be a great place to sit down, put your feet in the pond, feed the fish, and you'll have the waterfall right beside you. So it's going to be a cool look. I really like it. So now our next issue is we have got a lot of extra dirt, too much for the small area that we have. This thing's already 4 feet tall. We're gonna have to build a boulder wall back here to protect the air conditioning heating unit. So we'll build a wall right there, but still far too much dirt, and we're kind of landlocked because right here you'll see he's got some artificial grass, or he has his putting green. We're gonna have to put another wall along the edge here to prevent any of mulch and stuff like that from getting onto his putting green. Voila! So this is the final rendition of our 12x6 pond. It's got his fish in it. We need to add plants. We'll be doing that next week. It's got 3 waterfalls, maybe 8-foot stream. Really proud of the crew. I was not able to be here as they finished up yesterday, the final day, and they landscaped it, they mulched it, they cleaned everything up. This was a muddy mess in here. They stayed until 1 hour after dark to get this place all shaped up, and they did a marvelous job, and the client was just overjoyed. Not only do they have a new pond, but they got a clean walkway for a Christmas party they're gonna have today, so it was important to get that job done. So I'm really proud of Raphael, Perez, and David in getting this job done. But it looks great, all the plants around it. What an awesome sitting stone. Got a 3-watt light right there that eliminates this waterfall. And then we got 1-watt lights eliminating the other 2 waterfalls. So it's a wrap on this job in Mount Holly, North Carolina. This is actually about a month after the final installation of this pond. You can see we've had some cold weather. We've got some ice in it, but the fish are doing super. The water is really clear. I'm very pleased with that. Flow's fantastic. I love the way the pond turned out in such a small, intimate area. It looks really cool. And once again, I love our sitting stone. Definitely not going to be sitting on that this time of year, but wait till this spring and summer. This is going to be the hangout where you're going to rock it out.